Hello, good to see you again on another episode of our weekly news review. As always, we highlight to you the major activities that happened during the week. With me, your anchor, Aisha Abdullahi Aminu. During the week under review, we reported to you that the Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Aliyu, has assured that the state government's readiness to partner with the Northwest University to provide quality healthcare delivery in the state, as he commissioned the ultra-modern Northwest University in Sokoto. The development marked another significant milestone for the institution founded by Senator Aliyu Magatkar Mako. Our government house correspondent Nasir Abubakar Kiri will tell us more.
The first of its kind across the Northwest geopolitical zone, the facility is coming to life after the formal approval of the institution by the Federal Executive Council in May this year. Commissioning the hospital, Governor Ahmed Aliyu said it will serve as a beacon of hope to reduce the dependence on Usman Danfodio University Teaching Hospital for securing health courses admissions and reducing medical tourism. The governor also lauded the founder of the institution, Senator Aliyu Magatakar Wamako, for bringing monumental achievements to the doorsteps, a legacy that will forever be cherished by the generations to come.
Indeed, has given our students the opportunity to study such courses without having to travel far, especially with the current security challenges and the economic hardship of uncertainties.
While charging the management and staff of the hospital to maintain a high standard of professionalism in handling its state-of-the-art equipment, he said the state government has signed a memorandum of understanding with UDUTH to provide services and internships. In his keynote address, the proprietor of the institution, Senator Aliyu Magatakar Wamako, recalled that the idea of the facility dated back to the late 2000s when the governor was serving as Commissioner of Health under his cabinet, while commending the governor as a silent achiever across various sectors. The lawmaker assured that the hospital will serve an average Nigerian, saying that in the near future no need to fly abroad for kidney transplant and other complicated surgeries.
But today we have to celebrate the achievement of our able governor, for how he been able to take the state high level in terms of healthcare delivery and all aspects of governance.
He also hinted at giving admission to medical students by next academic calendar and establishing the university's postgraduate school. In his keynote address, the Vice Chancellor of the university, Professor Mukhtar Umar Bonsa, extended gratitude to the Federal Executive Council for granting a full-scale license to the Northwest University to operate, and Senator Wamako for the giant effort of the proprietorship. The VC explained that the university now expects leakages and collaboration with local and international universities in Malaysia, Indonesia, among others. Highlights of the event were the inspection of various sections of the hospital by the governor and Senator Wamako, who conducted a round with the CMD of the facility, Professor Lawal Bello. Reporting from Government House, Sokoto, I am Nasir Abubakar Kiri.
In the same vein, we also reported to you that the Governor of Sokoto State, Ahmed Aliyu, has commissioned a state-of-art medical facility, the Northwest Teaching Hospital, funded by a philanthropist and former Governor of Sokoto State, Senator Aliyu Magatkar Wamako. The hospital is not only fully equipped but also provides the enabling environment to enhance education and healthcare delivery in the state. The report. Speaking at the commissioning ceremony, Senator Wamako stated that the establishment of Northwest University and its teaching hospital will remain a lasting legacy that will continue to benefit generations in the state, adding that the state government has collaboratively with its cabinet in supporting numerous developmental projects in the state.
We already working with some experts who are sponsored to trade abroad, who are experts in kidney transplant. They are soon going to be here. You don't have to go to India or Germany or whatever to get a kidney transplant. The people are trained, privately they are doing their whatever they are now graduated into consultant. They won't get this, but they're going to Sokoto now, also serve Sokoto.
While commissioning the facility, the governor of Sokoto State, Dr. Ahmed Aliyu, said the project would help reduce over-dependence on gaining admission at Usman Danfodio University and also minimize the need for students to travel long distances, especially amid rising security concerns. The governor described the commissioning ceremony as a milestone achievement that will provide opportunities for students to become medical doctors and other health professionals within the state. Dr. Ahmed Aliyu further highlighted the progress recorded in both primary and tertiary healthcare delivery, noting that the health sector received the second highest allocation in the state budget due to its importance. Other speakers, including the Chief Medical Director of Northwest Teaching Hospital, Professor Taufik, represented by Dr. Lawal Bello, and the Vice Chancellor of Northwest University, Sokoto, Professor Mukhtar Umar Banza, they all expressed appreciation on behalf of the university community for the establishment of the institutions, which was founded on May 12, 2022, and fully accredited in May 2025 by the National Universities Commission (NUC). The VC added that the university now offers additional courses such as Doctor of Physiotherapy, Radiography, and several other health-related programs. During the week, we also brought to you that the community of Gidandari and Rinjul Sambu areas in the metropolis are delighted to have benefited from various projects implemented by the present administration, particularly in religious sector. The State Commissioner for Religious Affairs, Dr. Jabir Sani Mehula, made the disclosure during the opening ceremony of the 5 daily prayer mosque in the Islamia School of Letia Uzamo, which has been renovated and remodeled by the state government in Gidandari. Bashar Sodengi has the details.
The mosque and school are among the people-oriented projects executed by the present administration under Governor Ahmed Aliyu, aimed at promoting religious activities in the state. Speaking at the ceremony, the State Commissioner for Religious Affairs, Dr. Jabir Sani Mehula, said the mosque is one of the projects initiated by the Sokoto state government in the area. He highlighted some of the projects, which include total renovation of Hassan Damma Jumaat Mosque, total renovation of Tahsin al-Qira'atul Quran Islamiyya and Mosque, as well as Abu Bakr Siddiq Jumaat Mosque, which is under renovation. He added that Ramadan feeding centers have been increased to show concerns of the Governor Ahmed Aliyu to the people of the area. The commissioner maintained that promoting religious affairs is one of the 9-point agenda of the present administration. Hence, the people of the state should reciprocate the gesture by continuing to pray for its success.
We are here today to commission this mosque constructed by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed Aliyu Sokoto for the people of Gidandari and Rinjul Sambu. This is not the first infrastructure that is put in here. Along this line, the Hassan Muaz Jumaat Mosque was renovated. Also, Tahsin al-Qira'atul Quran was renovated. Also, Abu Bakr Siddiq Jumaat Mosque is under renovation now. And this mosque and school, which most of the people of Gidandari and Rinjul Sambu attended and are still attending, is also renovated. Number of Ramadan feeding centers were also put in place, also to show the concern and care of His Excellency to the people of this area.
Shortly after the commissioning of the mosque, Sarki Malaman Sokoto Sheikh Yahya Muhammad Boyi led the 4 Raka'ah Asr prayers. Bashar Sudangi reporting for Alu TV News.
On the week, we also reported to you that residents of Kepe local government area has once again been urged to remain vigilant and report any suspicious individual to the appropriate authority for prompt action. The acting chairman of Kepe local government area, Alhaji Musa Garba, made the call during the flag-off of our tree planting campaign and the distribution of various seedlings provided by the Sokoto state government. Aminu Al-Husseini Amanawa reports.
The acting chairman of Kepe local government, Alhaji Musa Garba, stated that the initiative is part of the effort to consolidate the achievements recorded under the administration of Governor Dr. Ahmed Aliyu. He thanked the commitment of the state government and security agencies, saying the security challenges affecting some villages in the area have significantly declined. He further urged all eligible voters in the area
to participate in the ongoing voter validation and revalidation exercise being conducted by the Independent National Electoral Commission to obtain their permanent voters' cards. This, he emphasized, will enable them to actively participate in the forthcoming elections and elect credible leaders of their choice. Speaking on the tree planting campaign, Alhaji Musa Garba expressed gratitude to Governor Dr. Ahmad Aliyu for his foresight in initiating the program, along with other commendable projects and intervention benefiting the people of Kebbi local government. Earlier, in a welcome address, Secretary of the Council Alhaji Shamsuddin Omar Meakwai revealed that the state government have provided 3,000 varieties of seedlings to Kebbi, as it has done for other local government areas. Alhaji Shamsuddin Omar Meakwai also called on residents to continue supporting the administration of Governor Dr. Ahmad Aliyu and also to sustain prayers for its continuous success. In their several speeches, the Director of Agriculture of Kebbi Local Government, Umar Tanku, and the APC Chairman of Kebbi Local Government, Muhammad Lawali, urged residents to make judicious use of the distributed seedlings to achieve the intended goals of the program. Some of the beneficiaries expressed appreciation to the state government and lauded governor's leadership style and developmental strides. Aminu Alusen Amanawa reporting for Alu TV News.
However, during the week, we also reported to you that the Sokoto State Executive Council has approved the third amendment of the 2025 budget to reallocate some utilized funds to their prioritized sectors. The move was unveiled shortly after the 12th regular meeting presided over by Governor Ahmed Aliyu at the Government House in Sokoto. Our Government House correspondent Nasir Abubakar Kiri reports.
According to the State Commissioner for Water Resources, Aminu Abdullahi, the document is now ready for onward transmission to the State House Assembly for ratification. The Commissioner also said the state government has set another record of achieving 70% budget performance in the fourth quarter of the fiscal year.
There's nothing against the law, as I said, and the budget size as it remains as it is, and anything that comes in as additional is captured, taken to the House of Assembly for the necessary action before they are being expended.
As part of an effort to bridge the infrastructural gap at the state's basic and secondary schools, the Council has approved the contract for the provision of furniture that will cover over 1,000 classes across the state. The Commissioner said the approval followed his rigorous school inspection across the state. Speaking earlier, the State Commissioner for Information and Orientation, Sambo Bello Danchadi, said the approval has been granted for the maintenance of the Sokoto State Transport Authority, SSTA. He said the Council also approved the provision of more operational vehicles for security agencies in the state. Speaking while opening the meeting, Governor Ahmad Aliyu thanked the council members for the tremendous achievements recorded across various sectors in the state.
I urge you to do your best within a time of schedule so that together the administration will continue to implement impactful projects that will drive developments across the state.
The governor, who doubled as the chairman of the council, also thanked the people of the state for prayers and support to his administration. Reporting from Government House, Sokoto, I am Nasir Abubakar Keli.
Still on the week, we also brought to you that the Sokoto State House of Assembly has adopted a motion calling on the state government and relevant road safety agencies to take urgent steps to address the growing menace of reckless road use during festive ceremonies across Sokoto metropolis. Our legislative correspondent will give us the full detail of the report.
Honorable Gidado lamented that the group of youths now engage in dangerous stunts, overspeeding, and roadblocks at the name of celebration, describing the trend as a growing social menace that endangers life and undermines public order. He further noted that despite existing traffic law, enforcement by agencies such as Federal Safety Corps and VIO remains weak, while public awareness of the dangers of reckless celebration is inadequate.
Of course, it's going to be very, very favorable and useful to my constituency because I represent a constituency within this state metropolis that involves comprises of 6 wards, which is mainly the heart of Sokoto, and that is why I find it absolutely necessary, and I think that it's going to be useful because we have a number of motorists in my constituency. That is why it is going to be very useful to my constituency.
Contributing to the debate, members emphasized the need for coordinating enforcement among all road safety and security agencies, stressing that public roads are not entertainment grounds but shared space that must be protected for all users. Following extensive deliberation, the Speaker of the House, Honorable Tukur Balabo Dinga, announced the House unanimous resolution calling on the Ministry of Transport and other relevant enforcement agencies to commence strict enforcement of traffic regulations, particularly during weekend and festival periods. In another motion, the House also adopted a resolution calling on the Sokoto State government to renovate the Danwaru and Ndarbabia Juma'at mosques in Gorenyo local government area. The motion, moved by the Honorable Nasir Adamu, member representing Gorenyo constituency, and seconded by Representative Masudu Muhammad Shagari, highlighted the importance of the 2 mosques as central place of worship serving a large number of residents. He commended the effort of Governor Ahmad Aliyu Sokoto for his continued commitment to the development and remodeling of mosques across the 23 local government area of the state. The House adopted the motion and called on the state government to consider the immediate renovation of 2 mosques in Gorenyo local government area. Jamilu Musa Maishanu, Alu TV News.
And now from Lagos, we brought to you that in a major development in Africa's media landscape, Africa's 2025 marked the 14th edition of the continent's foremost broadcast and media convergence event held in Lagos, Nigeria. Our correspondent Abdulrashid Wadata Buhari from Lagos reported that the D1 gathering brought together top government officials, media industry experts and innovators to chart a new course for digital media across Africa. His report.
In brotherhood we stand.
Governor of Lagos State Babajide Sanwo-Olu, represented by Commissioner for Information and Strategy Mr. Benga Omotoso, declared this year's conference open, highlighting the importance of regulation, content integrity and skills development.
Imagine a continental framework that champions content integrity and algorithmic transparency while fostering homegrown innovations like AI-driven fact-checking tools from African startups.
Representing the Minister of Information and National Orientation, Alhaji Muhammad Idris, Permanent Secretary Mr. China Sannam conveyed President Bola Tinubu's support for innovation and investments in the media sector. The Director General of the National Broadcasting Commission, Mr. Charles Ubebu, welcomed the guests and reflects on Africa's journey since its inception in 1996. He reaffirmed the Commission's commitments to guiding legal frameworks, praised the federal government's renewed hope agenda for enabling industry growth.
Framework rooted in transparency and local data ownership. And 4, a renewed emphasis on media literacy, ethics, and AI verification systems to counter disinformation and deepfakes.
Senator Kenneth Emeka Eze, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Information and Orientation, Ethics and Values, and Mr. Steve Olushola Patoba, Chairman of the House Committee on Information and Orientation, Ethics and Values, called for active input from stakeholders for legislative reforms to align media policies with modern technology. The event also featured cultural displays, goodwill messages, keynote addresses, an exhibition of cutting-edge broadcast tools and technologies, all pointing to a vibrant future for African media. From the convergence of minds, technology and vision,
that set the stage for the Africa's media advancements. Abdurrashid Wadata Buhari, Alu TV News.
Well, thank you, Abdurrashid. And now back to Sokoto. We also reported to you that the Sokoto State House of Assembly has passed for second reading a bill seeking to amend the 2025 appropriation law amounting to over 47 billion naira. The development followed a letter sent to the House by Governor Ahmed Aliyu requesting legislative approval for the amendment. Our legislative correspondent, Jamilu Musa Meshan, was there for Alu TV News and our report.
The letter was read during the plenary by the clerk to the House, Dr. Mustapha Sidi Attahir, explaining the purpose of the amendment. The majority leader, Honorable Muhammad Bello Idris, said the amendment aims to channel funds toward financing critical infrastructure projects across the state. After scaling second reading, the Speaker, Honorable Tukur Balabo Dinga, reaffirmed the bill to the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation for further legislative consideration and report.
It is deemed that the presentation or the bill has received the first reading, and you have witnessed some debates on the second reading, and the bill has received also the second reading and passed.
Earlier during the sitting, the Assembly adopted a motion urging the state government to construct a 17-kilometer road and bridge linking Bakali and Shabra communities in Yabo local government area. The motion, sponsored by the member representing Yabo constituency, Honorable Abubakar Shehu, and it was seconded by Honorable Aliyu Lumu Usman of Tangaza constituency, highlighted the deplorable state of the existing road, which poses serious risk to resident safety and livelihoods.
The local government and the community for over a decade, they have been doing their best, but it's beyond their capability. That's why I decided to call on the Honorable House to resolve and call the state government under the leadership of Dr. Ahmed Ali FC and the Sokoto to come to the aid of this community.
Honorable Shehu noted that the situation wasn't during the rainy season, when flooding renders the road impassable, cutting off Bakali and Shabra from essential service and neighboring communities. Members including Honorable Kabiru Dauda Gada East, Honorable Gidadu Sokoto South 2, and Honorable Saidu Neno Ibrahim Sabon Birni South, all spoken in support of the motion, describing it as timely and essential to improve rural connectivity and economic development. Jamilu Musa Maishanu, Alu TV News.
We also brought to you that the Sokoto State House of Assembly has commenced a comprehensive review of the 2025 budget performance of ministries, departments and agencies across the state from January to September to ensure strict compliance with the appropriation law and guarantee accountability in public spending. Once again, our legislative correspondent Jamilu Musa Meshanu will give us the details.
A yayin kaddamar da zaman duba yadda ake aiwatar da kasafin kuɗin shekara, shugabancin majalisar dokokin jihar Sokoto ya jaddada cewa wannan binciken na kowa ne da zai karfafa gaskiya da riƙon amana, ya ƙara inganta doka da oda tare da tabbatar da ingantaccen tsarin mulki a dukkan ɓangarorin gwamnati. Majalisar ta bayyana cewa binciken zai mayar da hankali ne kan yadda hukumomin da ma'aikatun gwamnati da cibiyoyi ke aiwatar da kasafin kuɗi, bin doka da kashe kuɗi, da kuma kiyaye ƙa'idodi da aka tanada a ƙarƙashin dokar kasafin kuɗi ta shekarar 2025. Kwamitin Majalisar kan harkokin addini ƙarƙashin jagorancin ɗan majalisa mai wakiltar Yabo Honorable Abubakar Shehu Yabo ya gana da jami'an ma'aikatar harkokin addini haɗi da hukumar Hizba ta jihar Sokoto ƙarƙashin jagorancin babban darakta Malam Nura Attajiri da kuma hukumar zakka da waƙafi ta jiha ƙarƙashin jagorancin Malam Lawal Maidoki domin tantance yadda suka gudanar da ayyukan da kuma yadda suka yi amfani da kuɗaɗen da aka ware musu. Hakanan kwamitin majalisar kan harkokin mata da yara ƙarƙashin jagorancin Honorable Tukur Umar Binji ya gudanar da nazari kan
bayanan da ma'aikatar harkokin mata da yara ta gabatar, inda babban sakataren Alhaji Abubakar Alhaji ya wakilci kwamishina Hajiya Hadiza Shagari a yayin zaman. A gefe ɗaya kuma kwamitin majalisar kan harkokin ma'aikata karkashin jagorancin Honorable Atiku Liman Gande ya tantance yadda ake aiwatar da kasafin kuɗi a wasu muhimman hukumomi da suka hada da hukumar kula da ma'aikatan gwamnati da kuma hukumar kula da ma'aikatan ƙananan hukumomi, haɗi da hukumar kula da ma'aikatan shari'a da kuma ofishin shugaban ma'aikata. 'Yan majalisar sun sake tabbatar da ƙudurinsu na ci gaba da gudanar da ingantaccen kulawa majalisa domin tabbatar da cewa dukiyar jama'a tana shiga amfani nagari wanda zai amfani al'umma baki ɗaya. Wannan aikin dubawa wanda zai ci gaba har tsawon mako guda, ana sa ran zai samar da sahihin haske kan yadda ake aiwatar da kasafin kuɗin shekara a fannoni daban-daban, tare da baiwa majalisar jagora wajen yanke shawarar gaba, tare da baiwa majalisar damar yanke shawarar gaba kan yadda za a inganta sarrafa kuɗaɗen gwamnati da tabbatar da cikakken gaskiya da adalci a jihar Sokoto. Can rahoton kenan, Jamilu Musa Mai Shanu daga Majalisar Dokokin Jihar Sokoto, labaran Alu TV.
Thank you, Jamilu. And now the Sokoto State government has been commended for its efforts in providing education to its citizens without discrimination. The commendation was made by the Gidan Tudu community in Shagari local government area of the state during an inspection visit by officials of the Sokoto State Agency for Nomadic Education to assess the construction of a nomadic school in that area. Our correspondent, Rabiu Abdullahi Wakili, has the rest of the story.
Addressing the Gidan Tudu community, the Executive Director of the Sokoto State Agency for Nomadic Education, Tambari Dukagushi, stated that Governor Ahmad Ali Sokoto has directed the agency to ensure that every community in need of school should be provided with one, along with all essential learning materials. He therefore expressed satisfactions with the turnout of the children expected to be enrolled in the new school.
Gidan latike maudo yago shugaban kasa yago gamna yago alkali yago lauya yago yan sanda yago soji gaba da jandano sannan fulbe do ande mai hanu ifamu kuto gida fullo sai in jangai amma in dari jangi to ko bura dum famu ga ni ko men gidi ga Allah kawton hore modon e onon e habe modon tabbitun jangire da darike.
He also urged parents to ensure their children's regular attendance at the school. Earlier, the coordinator of the National Nomadic Education Agency, Mustafa Aliyu, stated that the agency would deploy teachers and learning materials to commence classes for the children before the permanent construction of the school is completed. He also called on the members of the community to take ownership of the materials and protect them against vandalism. Also speaking, the district head of Gidan Tudu, Usman Abubakar Gidan Tudu, commended Governor Ahmad Ali Sokoto for making education accessible to their children. He later led the agency's team to the plot of land set aside for the construction of the school. The entourage include the Director of Training and Development, Aliyu Ladangoshi, the Deputy Director of the Quality Assurance, Kabiru Isa Taylor, as well as the Shagari Local Government Monitoring Officer of the agency, Shehu Usman Goshe, among others. Reporting for Alu TV News, Rabiu Abdullahi Wakili.
Well, thank you, Rabiu, for this report. And with that, we've come to the end of this weekly news review. On behalf of the news editor and production team, I am Aisha Abdullahi Aminu saying stay tuned for the Hausa version coming up shortly. Thank you and good night.
national anthem.